Hello dear students, welcome back to the new video based on the chapter E-commerce and E-governance. In this video, we are going to see a small concept that is EDI, Electronic Data Interchange. But before we start our theory part, let's see one animated video. So, ready, steady, go! So, EDI, that is Electronic Data Interchange, is nothing but electronic transfer of business documents in an organization internally, that is between its various departments, or externally, that is within suppliers, customers, or any other subsidiaries related to the organization. We can conclude that EDI is computer-to-computer exchange of strictly formatted documents. The format in EDI is fixed and it is the interchange of those documents electronically, which is paperless exchange of documents. We can see here the order processing without EDI and the order processing with EDI. Here you can see that the buyer is generating the purchase order. The buyer sends that purchase order to the supplier in the form of paper-based document. Then the supplier receives that document and at the time of delivery of the goods, he sends this invoice note, or you can say bill, to the buyer. And in this way, there are so many documents, or there is various document exchange between the buyer and the supplier. Now here in order processing with EDI, you can see that the buyer is having internal system or ERP which is connected to EDI. The purchase order is being generated with the help of this EDI and it is being sent to the supplier electronically. There is no any printing, so hence it is called as paperless exchange. And then the supplier is also sending this invoice through or via this EDI format or EDI exchange to the buyer. So in this way, this is the paperless exchange of documentation. Which are the documents which can be considered under EDI? Invoices, purchase orders, shipping requests, acknowledgement, business correspondence letters, and financial information letters. Here from this figure also you can see that the entire process of purchasing a product is being explained, where the documentation is being done with papers. So we can conclude that these many documents which are required for any business transactions can be replaced electronically under EDI. So students, stay tuned for my next video based on encryption and decryption, then digital signature and digital certificate, which is also important and interesting part from this chapter, e-commerce and e-governance. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get the notification of my next video. Thank you and stay safe. Bye for now.